So, good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back again, and we are going to talk about Gabriel Jesus and Aaron Ramsdale. The two bozos is what I'd say. The two bozos. I know we have a few bozos, but yeah, Jesus is now on the bozo list. But anyway, we're going to get into all of that in a second. Make sure you are smashing the like button. That would be fantastic. Make sure also you are subscribing to the channel and leaving your comments and super chats down below. And also, I dropped a video just before this one that you can go and check out, where we're talking about Fergie, talking about Jim Radcliffe, the Glazers, and whether it would change anything at Man United. So make sure you go and check that video out. That's literally out now. And I'll be back again with Saeed and co. Saeed Northside and Flawless tomorrow at 1 p.m. UK time as well. But anyway, let's get into these quotes from Gabriel Jesus. Why is it every time these idiots go on international break, they come out with some of the most brain dead statements? Make it make sense. So this joker, dear. Right. Jesus appeared very nonchalant when asked by Terra, which is a media outlet, of his miserable record at international level, stating there are things that bothered me a lot in the post-World Cup 2018 cycle. I was younger. I had a different mind. Today, I am more mature, more educated, a family man. I understand football is a priority for me, and I know I need to be well to do my best, especially in the Brazilian team. There are things that I don't control. I train, I look for, I try more, I move, I help the team. The goal is inevitable. I believe that scoring goals is not my strong point, but I score goals and I'm here to score goals. When I come back, it'll happen. It's work. I work quietly. I'm not one to respond to criticism. Yeah, I'm not one to be happy for praise. I was, but not anymore. Why is he even saying that? What is wrong with these people? His goal scoring record for Brazil is shocking, by the way. In fact, how many has he got? It's literally ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. Smash the likes up, guys. You can do it, guys. In his last 16 World Cup qualifiers, he ain't scored any. Wow. That's mad. In fact, if I go back on that real quick. World Cup, none. World Cup qualifiers 15 to 17, 2017. He scored 7. Well, we're talking like 2015 to 2017. This is peak. He ain't scored a World Cup qualifying goal since. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. This guy's last World Cup qualifying goal was 2017. Wow. Anyway, he has 64 appearances, 19 goals, 1 in 3. 1 in 3. His record overall is actually, for every club, is actually not bad. But 1 in 3 for a striker is shocking at international level. That is actually shocking. Man City scored 95 goals and 46 assists in 236 games. And for Arsenal, again, he's a 1 in 3 man. So his best was actually at Man City. Wow. Okay, there we go. 95 goals in 236. Yeah, good one. Anyway, 1 in 3 for Brazil, 1 in 3 for Arsenal. Not great, is it? Not what we need to go and win a title. Yeah, and the thing is, listen, he ain't prolific. He knows he ain't prolific. But why is he saying it? Like, why have you come out and said that? It's not like I'm a goal scorer, but that's not why I'm in the team to score goals, but I'm not that good at it. Make that make sense. Why would you stand on camera and say that? Yeah, I'm in the team to score goals and help the team, but I don't score that many, so I'm not very good at it. And it's not my it's not my best attribute. Like, come on, mate. Seriously, you got to do better. You got to do better, mate. I just genuinely do not understand how he has got the balls to stand on camera and say that when he knows it's going to go all around the internet. Unbelievable, unbelievable. And there'll be people watching this saying, "Oh, what are you over exaggerating for? Why are you crying about it?" Because we know he's not prolific. We don't need him to tell us that. How about just get better? How about be prolific? How about that? It's crazy. It's not his strong point and all of that. Like, cool, we'll make it your strong point, mate. You get paid a lot of money. Yeah, and you're supposed to be Arsenal's main striker. This is wild. I can't believe he's saying these things. And talking of another one that's wild and pushed his dad out to say something. Oh, but Nick Ramsdale went on his own. Yeah, and what? He also said pretty much everything that his son would have wanted him to say. So there we go. Anyway, it looks like he's going to be playing on Saturday, which will please all of the top gooners. It'll please Nick Ramsdale. It'll please all of the ex-players that are on the payroll. It'll please Sky Sports because they love to pan the camera around. Because unfortunately for Arsenal, I think David Raya appears to be ineligible because he obviously is on loan. So yeah, we've got Ramsdale in goal. Great, fantastic, brilliant. Cheers, mate. Anyway, David Seaman has opened up on it, and let's see what David Seaman said. Oh, spunky. Here we go. Right. Going into the summer, where Aaron is pushing to become England goalkeeper, he needs to be playing. He also believes he's a top-class goalkeeper, and could still be Arsenal's number one. And after he plays against Brentford, again, Raya cannot play him. He can't play against his parent club this weekend. Arteta can prove his goalkeeping decision by who starts. If Aaron goes into the weekend and then he's left out for the next game, we know Mikel's number one is Seaman added. Well, we know that already. It's not good for Aaron. He's a top goalkeeper. There is no doubt about that. Seaman then goes on to suggest that if Arteta doesn't start rotating keepers soon, it may already be too late to fix the awkward situation ahead of the Euros. I think in January it'll be a bit too soon for a move away, he said. It's the game after this weekend. That's where you'll find out a lot of answers. Mad. I think we already know the answer, David. He said, Aaron is too good to be a number two, that's for sure. If Ramsdale is left on the sidelines, do you think he will have a choice or be moving it away? There you go. There you go, people. Let me know your thoughts on old David Seaman at Club Ledge. But for me, we already know who number one is. Yeah, and the fact that his dad came out and did that interview, I think that was the final nail in the coffin. Because I think, oh, he's a nice guy, he's a nice lad, and what? Nobody cares, mate. Yeah, they're all nice guys. They're all nice lads. You never hear anyone saying he's a right, see you next. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, never going to get a player come out and say, oh, yeah, by the way, yeah, he's an absolute wrong un. They're not going to say that. Yeah, that's why I don't listen to half of these ex-players or family members of players, because they do chat absolute lies and it ain't genuine. Yeah, so when I'm hearing a player's dad sitting on a podcast saying, oh, he's a lovely lad, and what? He's your son. Of course you're going to say that. Yeah, oh, but it's unfair. And what? Life's unfair. But we didn't get an explanation. And what? You don't deserve one. You're a paid employee, mate, and he's the boss. You're still getting your money every week. Stop crying. But now he's got the opportunity to go back in goal. But Mikel won't really want him in goal because Mikel's probably fed up of his dad jumping on irrelevant podcasts on the internet. And if he gets a little clanger going on Saturday, yeah, then what? If he has a blinder, he still ain't getting in the team. We already know David Seaman has been in and around Arsenal Football Club for years and years, since the 90s. Surely he knows this. And we're not going to be doing this rotating goalkeepers crap. Yeah, I'm sorry, just because that hipster down at Brighton's doing it. Yeah. Oh, where are they? Oh, yeah, they've conceded one goal more. No, one goal less than Luton Town this season. Oh, but they rotate their keeper every week. Yeah, that's because they're both crap, mate. So he can't decide which one he wants. Like, come on. Seriously, man. Rotating goalkeepers. You lot are tapped. You know, I've seen that mob AFTV waffling about rotating goalkeepers and all that a few months ago. Like, get in the bin about rotate goalkeepers. You need to have a settled goalkeeper with a settled back line, yeah, a settled midfield, and a settled forward line. Then what you do is when you're winning games 2-3, 4-0, you take straight away Bukayo Saka off the pitch. Yeah, I've seen people. That's another thing I want to say. Yeah, this has got me on a rant now. Another thing I want to say. Seen people moaning, bitching, and crying that Saliba and Saka, sorry, not Saliba, Rice and Saka. Sorry, I'm tanked up on medication because I've got a toothache. So anyway, Rice and Saka both started, and Saka played 84 minutes for England the other night in a dead rubber. Okay, mate, it's a dead rubber because you don't want it to be a rubber. Yeah, it's a dead rubber. Well, what were Arsenal's games last season about then? Because were they all dead rubbers? What are our games this season about? Because unless we win anything, they're all dead rubbers, right? Yeah, furthermore, he played 84 minutes in that game. And if you go and have a look at the biggest victories we've had this season, right? He was still on the pitch at 2 and 3-0 up in them games. Yeah, 2 and 3-0 up. Played against Sevilla. When did he get subbed off? Sevilla at home. They had one shot in the 97th minute. The whole game. Not just on target, the whole game. Why did he stay on for so long? Yeah, what about Everton, I think it was? What about PSV? Why were these players staying on for so long? And then people want to waffle to me about, oh, injuries. Oh, why is he playing for a dead rubber against Macedonia? Yeah, how about have a word with your manager? Yeah, because I added it up in 4 games when we were 2 or 3-0 up. Yeah, he played 83 minutes. So there's 4 opportunities to take him off in football matches when the game is dusted. The game is dusted. Instead, they're crying about Southgate playing him once for 84 minutes in a dead rubber. Make it make sense, mate. Yeah, I'm sick to death of people bitching and moaning and crying about Bukayo Saka. Oh, why is he with and fixtures and referees? Yeah, how about demand more from this football club? Yeah, likes of Jesus coming out doing stupid interviews saying crap like that. We all know you're not prolific, mate. It's in your stats. We can see it every week. Yeah, you barely score any goals. 1 in 3, my friend. Yeah, you're not prolific. Don't need to come and tell us that, do you, mate? How about just work on it? How about just say, oh, I'm going for a dry patch at the minute. I'm going to train harder and whatever. Generic reply. Then you've got Ramsdale's dad coming out chatting absolute bollocks. I'm sick to death of this crap. So how about all shut up, all get better, and if he don't like it, him and his dad can jog on. And on that bombshell, I'm going to eat my jacket potato with beans and cheese, and a little bit of salad, and then I'm probably going to bed because this toothache is killing me. But anyway, make sure you are subbing to the channel, people. Literally 2 subs away from 89.2k. Yeah, so 802 away from the 90k. Come on, people, get it done. Get it done. And make sure you are liking the video. Comments and supers are always welcome. And we're out of here. I'll be back again tomorrow with Saeed, Northside, and Flawless, 1 p.m. on here. And I'm back with Johnny Minerals, 7:30 UK time tomorrow on his channel. We're out.